Welcome everyone to this little video I've decided to put together today. So this is my guide on how to beat the ranked tournament for Akinyama at the Coliseum for Yakuza 5. So pretty much what I've done, I've recorded all my gameplay from where I've beaten the tournament. I've trimmed down the footage a little bit. Obviously you don't want to be sitting through 20 minutes of me fighting these three guys to beat this little tournament here, so I've trimmed it down a little bit. I do use the exact same strategy through the whole fight though. So Valerie Garrett, we'll verse him first up here. I think he's got about 4 or 5 health bars, so he does have a fairly large amount of health, but I do use the same strategy for the whole fight, which is quite a big one. He doesn't really take much damage from the strategy I use, obviously, for each attack, but you will get there in the end. I think this fight takes me near on 10 minutes to complete, but it is the quickest of the three. So the first fight pretty much is the hardest of the three that I came across in this tournament. So with Valerie rather here, what you want to do, wait for him to attack, dodge away from his attack, and then obviously what you want to do is start attacking him yourself. Now the best combo I found with Valerie, after you dodge his attack, you step back in to start fighting him. You want to hit him with a square, triangle, triangle. So 1 square, 2 triangles. As soon as you finish that combo, dodge away from him, or quick step away from him, double tap X to get away from him. As soon as you finish the combo, he's going to attack you again really quick. So you do need to be quite quick on that, otherwise you will get hit by him. I do get hit by him a fair few times in this match, just trying to kind of figure out the best strategy to fight him. Obviously, in between each match you recover 30% of your health, so I didn't take enough damage that it affected me too much in the next two fights. So that's Valerie out of the way, and as I did say, he's the hardest out of the three I'll be fighting today. So hopefully if you do get a good draw of whatever fighters you get across obviously the three fights, Kamaki or whatever his name is, the one that trains Kiryu, I find he's an absolute pain. His health bar is very low, but he dodges around, he's real quick, and I struggle to fight him. So I was lucky that I didn't get him in this run here. The next guy you'll come up, I came up against rather, is the Karate Pro. His strategy is also very simple, quite straightforward. In fact, it's the same strategy I do use for pretty much all three of these fights, although for the last fight I do some other stuff as well. You want to let him attack you, dodge away from his attack, come back in. Once again, square, triangle, triangle finds the best way to fight him. I also find as well, if you let your heat build up enough, when you do your square, triangle, triangle attack, Akiyama will do the little backflip kick that he normally would use to set people up in the air, fling them up in the air. It gives you the distance, so you don't have to double step back when he does attack you, so you can just dodge to one side or the other, go for your combo, and keep going from there. So as I did say before, strategy does take a fairly long amount of time. I did find it the best for this Grand Prix though. It is just so annoying. Your opponents never fall down with Akinyama. Most of his heat actions are for downed opponents, obviously, which does make it very difficult to use the heat, but you can use it to your advantage in that way. So you've got the final fight here against the sumo wrestler, I believe. And he's actually by far the easiest of the three. He is very slow. His attacks, if he does hit you with his attacks, they do a large amount of damage, but he is so slow you barely have to worry about it. I think I only got hit by him a few times in the whole fight. So once again, let him attack you, dodge to the side, hit him with your square, triangle, triangle combo, and keep going that way until you gradually wear him down. Every now and again these fights as well, I did go for the grapple, obviously to throw my opponent to the ground to try and go for one of those heat combos. I actually found that in each fight it lets you do the grapple maybe 3 times. The grapple was effective. After that, doesn't matter how fast you press that button, Akiyama will not grapple those opponents and throw them to the ground properly. So you can probably get away with maybe 3 heat moves in that way. But as I said before, probably even better saving that heat, so when you do use square, triangle, triangle, you're far enough away, you can dodge to the side and come back in and hit your opponent and wear him down that way. But even in that one, I managed to get that quick kick combo in as well. A few shots there. And but I personally found this the most frustrating tournament, or arena I should say, for Akinyama. He's probably my favourite fighter to use, but in these Coliseums he's just absolutely terrible. His health bar is way too small. He doesn't have those charge up moves that break through opponents' defences, and that obviously that Seijima uses, and his reversals are a lot harder to execute than what Seijima's and Kiryu's are as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the little guide here. Hope it helps you out with passing this arena, and thank you very much for joining us, guys. Hope that one helps.